Hello YouTube, I have TPagz with me, and we want to talk about the new Google products. Isn't that
Hello.
right?
Yes.
Alright, TJ, you go first.
All right. So my opinion on the Google products, it looks exactly like Apple. Like, to be honest, no one even asked for like a Google phone or a Google like AirPod or something, and no one asked for a Chromebook. No one asked for any of that. No one asked for the Google Home or the Google Wi-Fi. Honestly,
Actually,
no one.
the
Oh,
Google
I'm
Home
sorry.
and
What?
Google Wi-Fi are good, but no
Okay,
one
I'm sorry,
wants the
but
fucking
most
Google
most of the
Pixel.
products, anything Google related, no for. And let me just say, most of the products look like Apple, unless they kind of just plagiarized off their idea, um,
I know when people say Apple
and made it
stinks.
some ripoff. But Apple was the first to release it,
I'll
and
put,
I almost feel like, hold on, let me just get this point out of the way first. I feel like that it's like the same thing as Apple, except they changed Siri with "Hey Google."
no, they put a bad OS, an unstable OS on it.
Yeah, called the Android.
Yes. Okay. So,
I'm here and ready to help.
oh my God, Mike.
To turn on a smart device.
Okay, Google, shut the fuck up. Google's like doesn't want us. It's trying to stop us. It's gonna send the FBI over. Are you dissing our new phone? So on the left, there's a picture of my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and then on the right is a picture of the Google Pixel 4 thing. They literally look pretty much the same. I mean, oh, what did they do? Oh my God, the camera is a triangle instead of the stove.
Yeah, it does look like a stove.
And Chromebooks in general always stink.
Yeah, the ones at my school, which is what I absolutely hate, so long to like load up and everything. And for anyone out there that say that Chromebooks are fast, please don't say that,
Bullshit.
because you know it's not true.
So I actually had I sold a computer to someone. They told me they got a Google Chromebook, and they downloaded Word on it. Right after they downloaded the Microsoft Office suite, the whole storage was full, and it was slow as shit.
Wow.
There's like 8 gigabytes on half these computers. Like, are you
8
kidding? Are you
gigabytes.
that cheap? Okay, a 128 gigabyte SSD cost $23. You could get like a known brand. You could make an SSD, a good SSD, for under $30 and 120 gigabytes. A 240 gigabyte literally costs $30. And then these Chromebook and Android companies literally just, okay, you know what, not even the phones. Ignore the phones because the phones are smaller and stuff. But these laptops have no excuse to have only 8 gigabytes of like flash memory and storage. Like, that's ridiculous. I think the bare
Like, the
minimum.
most you could do is just save like Google Docs and stuff. Like, I don't see anyone like or anything you
Yeah, but
could
what
do
if
with
I'm
it.
not working? What if I'm on a road trip? I got no internet.
Yeah, well, it's Google.
I
You
know,
need
they
an
want-
internet connection.
They want you to have an internet connection at all times.
When they clearly say, "Oh, well, you could have a free internet connection with no stable connection needed."
Oh, I also heard that, like, I don't know if you knew this, but if you got a Google Pixel 2, I at least remember them advertising this with the Pixel 2. I don't know about the 3. The Pixel 2, if you got a Pixel 2, you would have unlimited Google Drive photo storage. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty like Google Photos and storage and all that stuff. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
unlimited.
you could have unlimited storage. Yeah, what's up with that?
It's not unlimited storage. It's just you have
It's
unlimited
just bait.
cloud.
It's bait.
No, it's like you have unlimited cloud, so you need internet on your phone to upload and download your pictures. And that doesn't even come with the Pixel 4 anymore. Wow.
No longer supported, huh?
I've never seen anyone with a Pixel 3. I've seen
Let's
two
just
people.
say no one asked for Google phones
Yeah, no
or
one-
Google laptops.
I remember the Pixel
Like,
1
what's next? Like the
advertisements.
Google PC?
No, I remember the advertisements for the first Pixel, and I always thought to myself, because the marketing was, it's a phone by Google. Oh my God, it's by Google. I better go out and get it.
Yeah, well, just because it's something by Google doesn't mean it's like the best
I know.
quality.
If Facebook made a phone, I think they're working on.
If
I mean, I
Instagram
know
made
they're
a
working on
phone, if
Portal.
Snapchat made a phone,
If Snapchat made a phone, no one's gonna buy it because it's just.
if YouTube made a phone, if basically any company made a phone. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So basically, if it's by a company for like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, that's just like saying Instagram made a phone specifically only used for Instagram. And all Instagram apps, like Instagram free cheat code in order to get free follower. And like, it doesn't matter. They don't know what it's like to be making phones like Apple or like Samsung, which I know we
They
hate,
don't
but
know
it's
what
still a
they're
phone
doing.
company.
But I mean, Google made Android. Hey guys, Charles from the future here. I just wanted to let you know, no, Google did not make Android. I didn't mean to say that. They actually purchased Android. So you think Google would have been the first ones to, like, who was the first? I know HTC and Samsung were like first at the party, I think.
Like, honestly, who thought it was a good idea to have a Google phone? Like, honestly, who at Google said, hey, why don't we just make a phone by Google?
A lot of people just don't even like the Pixels because they say it's weird. Now I finally have like one person in Steam friend telling me, "Oh, the Pixel is better because it's better than the iPhone because it has better specs and it's cheaper." Well, that's not true. And a lot of
can't even
people
do it
actually
much.
shit on the Pixel, and I don't blame them for it. I don't know anyone with the Pixel 3 at all, but I know there's a kid in my computer class at school, and he's getting an iPhone as soon as he can because it keeps freezing up all the time.
So if there's anyone out there just disliking the video and calling us ignorant,
and just let me remind you,
then no.
Google made Android, right?
Yes.
Google owned Android since like 2006 or 2008, whatever. Google owned Android for a very long time. So you think they'd know what they're doing with Android, but now Google
There's so much backlash around the Samsung phones nowadays, and it's not even like the S7 better. It's not that. There's still problems with it, which still aren't getting solved, and there's still backlash, which leads to more people just not even investing in the product.
Okay, let me say something about Samsung's phones right now. The batteries are not better. Okay, they're fine if you're not opening it, but if you're like a repair store and you like take out the battery wrong, then it's gonna blow up. Apple has like these peel back things on their phone batteries, like you could just pull out the battery.
But
Samsung, you have to like pry it out.
Wait.
Hold on. You have to pry it out, like, blow up the whole table. Your whole office.
So a prime example I was gonna say before is like back in January I did a battery replacement. So when I did that, my phone didn't explode. I mean, however, I did have the risk of like losing everything on my phone, but I didn't.
Google Nest
battery blows up.
No, the Nest Hub the Nest Home or whatever literally looks like the Google Home Mini with the headphone jack.
Like, why are they I think they're just out of ideas. Like they already peaked and everything, so they're just recreating other things.
You're literally just rebranding Google Home Mini. There's there's like two improvements. There's like a headphone jack and the speaker's like a bit beefier. But there's like nothing that it can't do that Google Home Gen 1 could do. And same with Alexa. I think like making
I think Alexa's overrated.
Of these assistants is kind of dumb. I mean, you know what? I guess it's fun if you don't have them, but if you're trying to entice like Google Home Gen 1 owners like myself to buy Gen 2, I'm not going to do it. Well, they're not replacing like the original Google Home or the Hub yet. Hopefully.
Yeah, so basically, like, they already peaked with everything. And, they just keep recreating the same things and making it smaller. Like, I don't see what's so special about it. And then overpricing it to get, like, even less sales but more money. That's just a bad way of income.
I still think the Pixel just feels cheaper. Like that that pink power button.
Pink power button, huh?
And then, like, it does not fit well at all. Like, you know what? Fine, you like Google, whatever. The power button is like a different color from the whole entire phone.
Like, I've had an iPhone.
Think about this. What if, like, the iPhone Pro Max Space Gray, the power button was, like, blue out of nowhere?
Then we wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. It would look terrible. I mean, yes, you'll put a case over it, probably, but still, ew.
Yeah, like I was about to say, I've had my iPhone 6S for about, like, almost 3.5 years. And I've had no problem with it other than a battery replacement.
No,
and I've had no problem with it.
You charge your phone overnight, which is never something you should do.
I didn't do it last night. Yeah, I've only had a battery replacement once after 2 years, I think. Yeah, after 2 years. Two and a half, I'm sorry.
If you take care of your phone battery, whatever phone it is, like, don't charge it overnight. Okay, now we're just gonna get into fucking how to treat your phone with respect. Okay, number one, don't overcharge the battery. So if you see it go to 100, unplug it. Don't charge it overnight. Try to charge it before you go to bed. And then and then turn it off like I do. I turn my phone off, completely off at night. So it maintains a battery.
I guess that's a good idea. I should do that. It's just, the thing is, when I wake up, battery will sometimes just go down on its own. But that depends on how weak it is. So you can't really tell if it is or not. Unless, if it's, good or bad.
And another way I know is, like, my friend, ZZ3 actually, and my grandma, they both have 10Rs. And I know this works because I kept going. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Anyway, like, they both have 10Rs, and my grandma took my advice, and she doesn't charge it overnight. She takes it off as soon as it... Like, I charge my phone when it's at 50, and then I put it back up to 100. I mean, I take it off when it's at 100, and same with my grandma. And my friend didn't do that, and now his capacity is at 97%, and my grandma's iPhone 10R is at 100% capacity still, so...
So basically you're saying if any being out there just charged their phone, it just unplug it up.
As soon as it gets to 100, unplug it. And I'm waiting for my iPhone 11 to get off 99% and onto 100 because it's literally on 99%.
So even when it's like at 99%, you...
No, just wait for it to get to 100. It's fine to take it off at 99, sure.
I know, it's just, 100's like, okay, I got an extra percentage.
Yeah, anyways. You know what? I was about to take it off. Like, it doesn't... But on my phone, like, it's at 100 for, like, 30 minutes.
I have a reasonable amount of, like, 10, maybe 15 minutes, depending on how much storage or, like, how much usage the app takes up. So it really depends on what kind of app I'm using. Like, if it's a game, then it would probably be, like, 10 minutes to get through, like...
And you know what's also funny? Once again, to... just prove that taking care of the battery is better. Is you got your battery replaced, right? Last year?
Yes.
I got my iPhone 10.
It was early 2019.
I got my iPhone 10 before you even got your battery replaced. So, like, in March of 2017, when the phone was pretty much so hot off the presses, or off the factory, whatever you want to say, when it was still pretty new, I got it in March 3rd. The battery is actually higher than... The capacity is still higher than TJ's battery than his new one.
Yeah.
So
I know. It's because I really haven't done anything like that.
You charge it overnight, right?
Yes, I usually do that, but I really should stop.
Yeah.
Just to prevent another battery.
His is at 87, mine's at 93. So, and once again, I never got... The battery was never replaced. All I did was just take it off the charger when it was at 100, and I charged it when it was at 50.
My battery, I'm on like the battery maximum capacity is at 87. It says your battery is currently supporting the normal peak performance.
Yeah, but that so means the battery's not gonna last as long as it did when it was a brand new battery.
I mean, honestly, I don't think even if my phone does battery and all that stuff, I don't think I would even be able to like get another battery replacement for it because the iPhone 6s like end of life might be coming up soon.
Did you update it to 13 yet?
Yes, I did.
Do you like it?
I like the dark mode.
Is it faster?
I guess you could say that. It runs everything pretty well. It's a good phone.
Solitix didn't want him to do the update, and I kept trying to convince him, TJ, that it's worth doing because it's actually a little bit faster than iOS 12, even on these older devices. So, in fact, I thought it was like faster than iOS 10 in some aspects, not in all. What iOS did that ship with? iOS 9, right?
Oh my god, no! My old iPad is out. iOS 9, but that's just because it's because Apple is stupid.
Let's see. We're 17 minutes in. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to add to this epic conversation?
Not really. It's just I feel like they have a lot of quality to them, and Android or like anything out there. I understand people who might be out there just being ignorant, just disliking the video because we're dissing on something, but we actually have reasoning behind it. Android isn't good.
Yeah. And like
and no matter how much you say, oh well, we have like the full screen, you still have like the camera and the freaking screen, so it's not even like.
My phone has the best processor on the market, and don't.
Like I'm sorry, $700 for like an iPhone 11 is a really good product.
I know. No, it's like, and you know what? Better yet, it's actually cheaper than the XR's original price. So.
All right, so I think that's the end of the video.
Yep. Thank you so much for being on the video, TJ.
All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. This will be on Charles's channel very soon. I do not know when, but it will
tomorrow. It's 9/20, 10/15/19. So October 15th, 2019 is when we're recording this, like later at night, and I'm gonna just yeet.
Yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, or at least most of the people.
So check out TJ's channel. The link should be in the description if I'm not lazy.
Yeah, I'm actually making content now, so people should sub.
Yeah. So thank you for watching, and have a good one. Cue the Metropolis Zone music.